Welcome to Lasea class. I am your teacher, Jan Lasea.
A blessed day to everyone! Today, we are going to learn YOLO, or You Only Look Once, to detect objects from image, video, or real-time camera video capture. YOLO, or You Only Look Once, is a state-of-the-art object detection algorithm introduced as a research paper by J. Redmond in 2015. In the field of real-time object identification, YOLO version 11 architecture is an advancement over its predecessor, the Region-Based Convolutional Neural Network, or RCNN. The YOLO family enters a new chapter with YOLO version 11, a more capable and adaptable model that pushes the boundaries of computer vision. The model supports computer vision tasks like posture estimation and instance segmentation. This graph shows the performance of the various versions of YOLO models. The latest version, YOLO version 11, has the most highest mean average precision, which is the measurement of accuracy of detection. As the learned parameters or tensors increases, which is measured in milliseconds per image. Although a convolutional neural network is used under the hood of YOLO, it is still able to detect objects with real-time performance. It is possible thanks to YOLO's ability to do the predictions simultaneously in a single-stage approach. Other algorithms are slower. Why? Because they use a two-stage approach. This graph shows the performances of various computer vision algorithms, such as faster RCNN, RFCN, SSD, or single-shot detection, and YOLO. The frames per second is a metric that let us compare the speed of different object detectors. SSD and YOLO are one-stage object detectors, whereas faster RCNN and RFCN are two-stage object detectors. YOLO has the fastest frames per second because it is one-stage or single-stage object detection. The features of YOLO are object tracking, object detection, image classification, instance segmentation, pose estimation, and oriented object detection. The object detection is identifying and locating objects within an image or video frames and draws bounding boxes around them. The COCO dataset, or Common Objects in Context, is a large-scale dataset used for object detection, segmentation, and captioning. It contains 330,000 images with detailed annotations for 80 object categories, making it essential for benchmarking and training computer vision models. Researchers use the COCO dataset due to its diverse categories and standardized evaluation matrix like the mean average precision. The PT, or pre-trained file, contains the weights of the model. It also contains the model architecture and learn parameters as tensors. The letter N in YOLO 11N.pt file stands for nano. The YOLO version 11 family of models comes in 5 sizes. YOLO 11N is the nano for small and lightweight tasks. YOLO 11S, small upgrade of nano with some extra accuracy. YOLO 11M, medium for general purpose use. YOLO 11L, large for higher accuracy with higher computation. And then finally, YOLO 11X, or extra large for maximum accuracy and performance. The nano version is sufficient for tasks of processing a few images. However, for larger datasets or more complex tasks, you might consider using the larger versions, such as the large or extra large. These 5 different pre-trained files are the models trained using that 330,000 different images with 80 different categories of objects on that COCO data set. The object pre-built model can detect 80 various objects. Here are the 80 objects that the YOLO pre-built object detection model can detect. It is limited to 80 objects only, such as person, bicycle, car, motorcycle, airplane, bus, train, truck, boat, spoon, bowl, banana, apple, pizza, broccoli, cup, mouse, remote, keyboard, laptop, scissors, cell phone, teddy bear, toothbrush, and so on. YOLO version 11 advancements make it suitable for various real-world applications such as the following: autonomous vehicles, improved detection of small and occluded objects, enhances safety and navigation. In the healthcare, YOLO version 11's precision helps in medical imaging tasks such as tumor detection where accuracy is critical. In retail and inventory management, tracks customer behavior, monitors inventory, and enhances security in retail environments. In surveillances, its speed and accuracy make it perfect for real-time surveillance and threat detection. In the field of robotics, YOLO version 11 enables robots to navigate environments better and interact with objects autonomously. To implement YOLO for computer vision, we use the Python programming language. Install the latest version of Python interpreter on this URL address for Windows. To install YOLO, you must connect your computer in the internet. In your Windows operating system, run the command console and then type the following: pip install numpy followed by pip install opencv -python. Next, pip install -U ultralytics, that is the YOLO. And then finally, pip install -U lapx. After installing YOLO in your Windows operating system, run command console again and type this command: YOLO space checks. It will display information regarding the installed YOLO version. If all the needed packages or libraries are green, check. That means YOLO was successfully installed in your computer. If your desktop PC or laptop PC has an NVIDIA RTX GPU, then you might want to use the GPU for parallel processing. However, this is optional. If you want to run PyTorch from NVIDIA GPU in your Windows operating system, run the command console and then type the command NVIDIA-SMI and then read what is the version of CUDA. In my desktop PC, the current version of CUDA is version 12.6. I will remember this CUDA version 12.6. To install PyTorch CUDA version, visit this URL address. If your CUDA version is 12.0, then choose 12.1. CUDA version 12.1. If your CUDA version is 12.6, then choose CUDA version 12.4. And then first, you need to uninstall the Torch Vision, and Torch Audio libraries. And then after that, you copy this script command and then edit that pip3 to pip and then run it on that command console and then install the PyTorch CUDA version so that it will take advantage of the NVIDIA graphics processing unit. Now, when you install the PyTorch for CUDA or CUDA version, the installation size is about 2.5 gigabytes and it will take long time to download. This is the Python script to detect 80 objects using the YOLO's pre-built object detection model. First, we import many libraries such as the PyTorch, Open Computer Vision, and YOLO. Next, we check if CUDA device is available, then use it for parallel processing. Otherwise, we use the CPU. Next, we load the file YOLO11x.pt, which is the pre-trained object detection model. Next, we determine the size of the desktop screen resolution so that later we place the camera video window at the center of the desktop screen. Next, we set the camera ID value. If your laptop PC has a default built-in web camera, therefore, you place a value of 0 to the camera_ID variable. And if you inserted a USB web camera in that laptop PC that has a built-in web camera, therefore, you need to set the camera ID to 1. However, if there is no built-in web camera, like in my desktop PC, and then I inserted a USB web camera, therefore, the value of the camera ID must be 0, not 1. Sometimes, you need to restart your computer upon connecting your USB web camera, most especially if your version of Windows is version 11. Next, we display the camera settings dialog window. In my Logitech StreamCam, I uncheck all the checkboxes and then click apply button in order to speed up the video frames per second. This is the command that will display on the desktop screen the camera settings that you can set upon in your web camera or your USB web camera. Next, I set up my Logitech StreamCam to 1280 pixels width and 720 pixel height video resolution. And I set the frame per second to 60 frames per second because my Logitech StreamCam is rated as 60 frames per second, not 30 frames per second. If the camera video capture is open or connected successfully, then we create a window containing the real-time camera video capture and place it at the center of the desktop screen. Next, the while loop keeps repeating. It gets the video frame image from the video camera. The model.track will detect objects with confidence level of 0.6 or 60% and above. The objects detected are stored in the variable name results. The conf or confidence level I set to 60% and above. All objects will be detected with confidence level of 60% and above. Below 60%, the objects are not recognized. You can change the confidence level setting to any amount. Next, we get the details of the detected objects. The details of the object are the following. We have the bounding boxes, the coordinates, the names of the AT classes, the class ID, the track IDs, and then the confidence level scores. Next, we iterate through all the detected objects with a confidence level of 60% and above, and then draw a green rectangle around the object and place a label such as the track ID, the class object name, and then the confidence level in percentage. The materials that we need to detect objects using Yulo's pre-built object detection model are a USB web camera. In my case, I bought a Logitech StreamCam that has a full HD 1080p at 60 frames per second. It has sharp, natural, high-definition video streams with smooth motion. It has smart autofocus and exposure. The connection is USB Type-C for fast video transfer rate. Finally, we need a laptop PC or a desktop PC with Windows operating system.
That ends our topic for today. I hope you are inspired in my class. Thank you for watching. God bless us.